Hello guys, very quick video here for you today. Lesson 12 is on page 45, so we're going to go straight there. Boom, make sure you highlight and date that. Lesson 12. Essentially what we're going to look at today is, this will be our last lesson on the Amish, so we've done our week-long intensive study of the Amish culture. Now this is probably going to be one of the greatest documentaries you'll ever watch. Now there are a show called Living with the Amish, and there's a TV show called Meet the Amish. Now they've both aired on Britain television for years and years now. We're not going to watch they're all on YouTube, so go for your life if you want to watch all the seasons. That's up to you, but we're going to watch at least one episode from each. Now they're only about 20-ish minutes long, and I've selected the parts that I want you to watch and engage with. So essentially the crux of the show, Living with the Amish, is where a private Amish community opens its doors to 6 British teenagers, swapping their phones and social media accounts for 6 weeks of hard work and simple living. So essentially people from Western culture have gone to live with the Amish for 6 weeks, and people have filmed it. It's quite hilarious, the sort of things that happen. And then Meet the Amish is pretty much the reverse of that. So that's a TV show where 5 Amish teenagers move to Britain, and they do a cultural exchange there as part of their Rumspringa. So Living with the Amish is where British people come to live with the Amish culture and sort of all the fun, happy, loving dynamics that happen there. And then Meet the Amish is where the Amish people go over to Britain and live in their world for a few weeks. So I will put the links to these videos in my post when I upload it as well. What I want you guys to do as you're watching both of these is this following summary task. So I want you to link the fundamental and additional course concepts while watching this documentary. At least 2 examples of each concept. So that, I don't want you guys to think, oh my god, is it going to be like this lesson where I have to write copious and no. It's not going to be like that. Stress less. Essentially, what you can do is write a heading, lesson 12, Living with the Amish, Meet the Amish. All I want you to do is list all the concepts. So we've got our 5 fundamental and our 6 additional. Okay, so you would probably write a list, maybe leave 2 lines between each. Person, society, culture, environment, time. Then you'd have power, authority, identity, gender, technology, globalization. Just down the page, and then I just want you to dot point examples of where those concepts are. So for example, let's say power. You might notice a British teenager maybe convincing one of the Amish people to do something. That would be an example of power. So you just write, teenager convince Amish person to do blah blah blah. If it was authority, it might be Amish dad yells at British teenager for not wearing overalls and a hat. That might be example of authority. Done. That's all it needs to be. So just at least 2 examples. Now this isn't per documentary, this is both of them combined. Okay, so just 2 examples regarding the whole thing. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, come and see me, but I'm pretty sure that sounds good. So these should take you to those videos. Again, I'll put them as links. Watch them, they're hilarious, especially this one, because you see Amish people go to a nightclub in Britain, and it's really funny. One of the Amish boys gets quite intoxicated, and it's a good watch. So yeah, that's it for this lesson. Catch you on Friday.